Alright, we're here for round number 1. And let's see what we got here. We got a turn 2 puzzle knot, which should give us something to do on turn 3 if we miss. We got some Daredevil and some stuff to do late, so I would like to draw an aviary mechanic, but I think this hand is keepable. Hope my opponent is not playing an aggressive deck. White, alright. Most white decks are pretty aggressive. There's not a lot of room to dawdle around when you're playing white decks. Unless, of course, you're playing black-white like me. Okay, Gearsmith can get me back the puzzle knot, if nothing else. Oh, black-white mirror. With no play on turn 3, I like it. So I think we're pretty good setup for the mirror with 2 restoration Gearsmith. Of course, my opponent could have a sick bomb that we're gonna be hard to beat, but they might be more than 2 colors with the Aetherhub. Ooh, that's an annoying card actually. I mean, the Ballister Charger is pretty good, but my opponent could have a removal spell. There is the Aviary Mechanic. I'm gonna go with the Daredevil for now. I got bigger plans for this Gearsmith than getting back a puzzle knot, especially since we drew another puzzle knot. So 2 Aetherhubs in a row. That's spicy. Wild Wanderer. Okay, so the 3rd color should reveal itself. It's blue. Okay, so my opponent is more dirtly than I thought he would be. Pillarbug. So I could go Mechanic plus Pillarbug, but I like... First I'm gonna attack. Don't think my opponent can block, but if he does I get it back. Oh, okay, value. Can now play this Charger and get the Daredevil back. Yeah. And then the... Oh. Oh yeah, he played a green. He's 4 colors then. I guess that explains the Aetherhubs. Alright. It's gonna be a grind fest this game. So this has crew 3. Okay, I'm fine with that. There are some cards my opponent could have. We could, for example, have Rush of Vitality, but he gonna have that at any point anyway. So I think the Daredevil is the best card to play here. See. Because if he doesn't have anything, he takes 7 damage, and I think getting damage through is important when my opponent has a Whirler Maker in play. There are a little too many of the card draw spells this game. I now have more things to do than I will ever have the mana to, I think. So a little too much action going on right now. But we shall see. Alright, so my opponent is back and is playing a Contraband Kingpin. It's a decent card, kind of a combo with the Whirler Maker. No. attacks. Well, I kind of want to have Tidy Conclusion ready, but I also want to attack with the Daredevil. So, and with the Restoration Gearsmith, it's not the end of the world if my creatures die. But it's kind of annoying crew cost, but so we'll have to play both Aviary Mechanic and Pillar Bug to crew this turn. Or the Gearsmith, but I don't want to play the Gearsmith. Yeah, maybe it's fine. I'm gonna go Pillar Bug and Aviary Mechanic, not bounce anything. Then crew. So if my opponent wants to spend 4 mana to scry and jump, I'm fine with that. That means they're not playing anything else this turn. I could also double block the Daredevil, but I can get it back, so you put a card on the top. Okay. Alright, he wants to trade, I'm fine with that. I can play a Puzzle Knot and get it back. Okay. Oh, I see. My opponent is playing a bomb here, so he copies the Pillar Bug and the Charger. Okay. With the double scry. That is not good for me, but so at this point I'm not scared of my opponent attacking with Charger for 1 turn, but obviously if I want to attack I have to kill it now. If I want to attack with the other things than the Charger. So I could crew and cast Tidy Conclusion, and then play the Puzzle Knot and draw a card. And in that case I want to do this first so I can gain 1 more life. Ooh. It's kind of spicy. That's actually a nice combo with attacking. That's what I was gonna say. So let's see if my opponent wants to trade here. In that case I'm gonna give it lifelink and indestructible. It would be sweet to do it now so I can gain 1 more life, but I want to wait, of course. just going for it. I like it. So it could deal a lot of damage, but I think I want to save the tidy conclusion for later. Now I can cast live fast. And we have double Gearsmith now. This game is a total grind fest. That is a card I would like to kill. Although it kind of interferes with my opponent's Boilermaker, so maybe not. So I have 8 mana. I think playing the Daredevil is a no-brainer here. Then I can crew charger. And if my opponent wants to trade off, I'm fine since I have 2 Gearsmiths. I'm just gonna jump and scry. It's actually a 2/2 flyer, but so my opponent could make an block with 3 creatures, but he would lose all of them actually, since I can deal 2 to the Trinketeer, 3 to the Pillarbug, and 1 to the Topter. And once the Trinketeer leaves play, the flyer will die, but he was just gonna jump anyway. Alright, let's just play this Club Security. With 2 Gearsmiths, I'm not too worried about a Fumigate. Also, this Daredevil game is probably gonna come back at some point. Another reason not to be too scared about this is if I kill it later on, and in once it makes, I can kill with the Ballister Charger. So I think this is fine. Alright, my opponent is back and he has played a creature I might wanna kill with the conclusion. I'm gonna kill it now because I want to see if my opponent has Rush of Vitality, since if he does I may not want to attack with my creatures, so let's just do this now. Do you have Rush of Vitality? No, alright, let's... I'm not attacking with either the Pillarbug or the Mechanics, so I guess I will crew with those then. So... yeah, I think I can attack with everything. I'm not scared of my opponent attacking me back. And could shoot a Kingpin, so he can't just block it with the Club Security. Sure, that seems fine. makes him not have any really good blocks here. So sweet hand I have here. Also I gained 3 life, by the way. Another reason why I didn't want to crack the puzzle before I played my card. Also, I may want to cast Gearsmith this turn. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Alright, he's gonna block there anyway. Okay, so my opponent probably gonna give lifelink now. I'm just gonna pass a turn. I want to get something sweet back with Gearsmith, and this also plays around Fumigate a little better. And this way I can crack a puzzle knot. Maybe drawing an artifact. It would be nice to draw like a oh, it's fine, just saves his creature, so he gains 2 life. I guess that's sweet. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn here. I could play Gearsmith and get back Daredevil, but any artifact I draw will get it back anyway. Playing pretty slow, which is annoying when I'm recording. If I wasn't recording this game, I wouldn't really care. I could just go and surf the internet or make a cup of tea or meditate. But when I'm recording, I have to, for you viewers, pause and unpause. So I apologize for that, but that's not much I can do. Okay, my opponent is back. I guess he's gonna attack me for 2 lifelink. No? Okay. Let's cast this puzzle. Crack the puzzle knot. Make obsolete. Oh yeah, I have that card in my deck. That combines with the Ballast Charger kind of nicely. So let's see here. Ooh, flyer, I like it. I am gonna play the flyer first, so I can charge up and I'm gonna crew, and I'm actually gonna attack with everything and shoot the Trinketeer. I won't cast Make Obsolete just yet, since if he makes a creature with Whirler Maker, I wanna kill it before blockers. So my opponent now has the option of blocking with the Trinketeer or make a creature, but that's not gonna matter, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna let that resolve. He can make his scry. But now I'm gonna cast Make Obsolete. And kill a lot of, kill the Trinketeer and the Thopter, hopefully. Nice. Also now the Kingpin only gains 1 life, and he has scooped. Alright. I guess he was probably dead to my board, but that shows me that my opponent probably doesn't have Fumigate or like Noxious Gearhulk in his deck. Alright, what do we want here? I don't see anything actually. I could put in Mind Rot, but I don't think that's the kind of game I want to play. This Make Obsolete is not great, but it does kill if he goes off with Whirler Maker, so I guess it's fine to keep. Alright, even though I have the best land in my deck, I have to mulligan. This has to do. The question is what I do on turn 2. I'm gonna put it on the bottom, since I think I'm gonna draw lands naturally, and getting flooded could be a one way I lose. Oh, well, now I know what I'm gonna do on turn 2. Eager Concert is probably the worst card in my deck, but sometimes you just have to have enough 2-drops. See, that's why I put the land on the bottom. And more lands on the bottom. My opponent has a pretty ambitious mana base, so instead I could run into the subtle strike, but it's fine. My creature is basically worthless. So. And a terrorist. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to live fast. There's the Fleetwood Cruiser. Could be good. I'm probably gonna attack here. I'm gonna block, since I'm not scared of losing my... Here I'm obviously gonna block the creature without lifelink, so that if he pumps it, he gains less life. That trades with my Eager Construct and ramps him and fixes his mana. That's pretty good right now. So yeah, I guess I just trade off. I don't really see a reason not to. I get to deal 5 damage at least. And also if I draw Restoration Gearsmith now, I have something good to get back. Okay, might kill that, we shall see. Pretty much gonna give my opponent an endless supply of scries if I don't kill it, so. Maybe I just play that and see if I can hold my position. So the reason to do that is so that if my opponent plays something even more threatening, like a Gear Seeker Serpent, I want to save my Die Young to kill that. Although I can't kill it right now, I would have to play a creature, so I get up to 4 energy, and then Die Young can kill the Gear Seeker Serpent. So if my opponent attacks, I'm probably going to take it, because I'm going to have Acrobatic Maneuver up starting next turn. You put the card on top. Alright. And since he didn't attack, I think my rock gonna survive. He has his own Gearsmith. Alright. Foundry Screecher. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack with the rock, I think, so that it becomes a 4/4, and then it's gonna be it's gonna hold the fort much better than right now. And I have energies to spare, so I'm gonna tap this in case he has some trick. Since now it's much safer. And I think I'm gonna get enough energy with the rock so that my Dion is gonna be able to kill what I wanna kill. I wanted not scry. Interesting. Maybe he has Dion himself. Or he wants to save his energy to create mana with air hub. Who knows? I could actually just try to win the game with a rock. Just attack, attack, attack and get a lot of counters. But it's gonna be hard in the face of Whirlmaker. I am gonna trade this Foundry Screecher for his Voyager though, since it doesn't do anything against his 1/1 Whirlmakers. And in the same thing I can block here and trade. Hope he doesn't have another Gearsmith, since if I maneuver my rock it loses the counter, so that's not good. Alright. Sweet card, but not right now. So the question is if I start to attack my opponent. I don't want to cast this Aviary Mechanic, I just don't. This is actually hard since I get up to 5/5, but then maybe I should play this Aviary Mechanic. I can play Aviary Mechanic, get back Eager Construct and see what I draw. I also get 2 more energy this way. Yeah, maybe it's actually doable, so let's attack. That. Maybe this is too aggressive, but I just think that it's going to be very hard to win if I don't. So this is bad if my opponent draws a removal spell, but I really need to find something here, I think. Yeah, that's fine, I think. This basically draws me 2 cards. I'm gonna play my land. If he has Mind Rot, you know, what can you do? Again, he didn't scry. Alright, to get some energy, I think that's fine at this point. Well, I think I have to die on that. Just gonna kill me too fast if I don't. And I have 7 mana, so I actually afford to play this first. Okay, great. Let's die on this thing. This also pumps up my opponent's Whirlmaker token, so And I actually think I don't want to attack anymore, since my opponent can start chump, and I think I want to wait to get something good back. Yeah, that's annoying. Time to draw something good here. That could be good at some point. Ooh, alright. Yeah, maybe it's time to start trying to finish this game. Tap the Fopter actually. I'd rather him jump with the Voyager, of course. Alright, so I can play the puzzle net. Actually doesn't cost me any life, since Tidy Conclusion gains me one more life now. My opponent is at 3, so combination with Make Obsolete and the tap ability of the Rock could win me the game. We shall see. It's gonna be tough, but the problem is if I attack with the Rock and tap the Voyager, then my opponent can, if I want to cast Make Obsolete, my opponent can let it resolve, and then he could create a token. Okay, I'm gonna just block here. It's a non-artifact creature. It's a very interesting game. I think if my opponent just passes, I'm gonna spew off this Tidy Conclusion, because I want to use my mana. That's more energy. Opponent only has 1 card now. So yeah, I'm gonna kill this serpent. Gain 2 life. And so I don't have any energy anymore, that's a problem. But I'm gonna attack with the Rock and hope my opponent makes a Whirlmaker token. Because if it does, I just win. No, I can't. I didn't tap anything. Oh. Alright, let's cast it now then, since now my opponent is forced to jump. Sadly, I don't have any energy. I could have played Concept Guide and blinked it, but then my opponent doesn't have to play it like this. Alright, let's play Skygate, get an energy, and just pass the turn. Opponent is priced in to use Whirlmaker every turn. Unless he... okay, what's that gonna get back? Now the Gearsmith. I don't think he has time to get back Gearsmith into Gearsmith. It is interesting, my opponent also has double Restoration Gearsmith in his deck. Oh, he is? Okay, that's kind of greedy, but who said that greed is bad? Alright, he's gonna gain some life here. My rock is still lethal though. I'll crack this. Well, that gives me some energy at least, but I'm obviously gonna make a servo here, I think, since I'm not really attacking on the ground. It also gives me a lot of energy. And my opponent can just... could attack with the Construct 2 and tap the Gearsmith, but then he just blocks with Theorist, so I think I'm not gonna spend the energy here since my creature is lethal anyway, so there's no point. May wanna save it for something else. No. Well, we top the card. I don't see a land here, but here I think I'm actually gonna tap the that thing. So now it forces awkward trades for my opponent. I guess my opponent can block with everything, but then I get rid of the Kingpin, which is annoying because it has lifelink and it scries him every turn, so I think I'm fine with that trade. Also, I mean, getting rid of a lifelinker is something you want to do when your opponent is low on life, since there's also always a possibility that they're gonna pump it up a lot and then get out of range. Now what? Lifelink and indestructible. Oh, that's fine, I guess. My opponent is still dead in one turn. To my rock if it comes through. Oh, yes, it's the same. It's the same as before. I was thinking he had 3 Restoration Gearsmith, but he only has 2. Got it back later. Got back the Voyager. Okay. So, what would be my best draw here? Probably Restoration Gearsmith. I have a Blinker. That's not too bad either. So here I'm attacking and I'm tapping the Thopter since I rather him. Oh, he didn't. Oh, whatever. I don't have any energy, but it doesn't matter. I would have attacked. I probably wouldn't tap anyway. Tapping doesn't do anything since he can always make a servo with Whirlmaker. Doesn't matter. And this game is going to come down to my opponent timing out, by the way. That's the punishment for playing a slow deck with bad internet connection. I think that's the thing. Or he's just thinking a lot, but there's not much I can do about it. My opponent's just not going to win this game in 35 seconds. With this pace, at least. So... and this is also game 2, and it's not clear if my opponent is even winning this game. I have a protection spell, and what is this? Oh, that's good, I guess. But so now it's the question: do I blink my creature? I think I do, actually. It's not lethal anymore because it goes back to being a 3/3. But I don't think I want my opponent to have a rock. That's just too good. Oh, Gearsmith. That can get back. Fleetwheel Cruiser sounds interesting, but alright. So if we were to play on, I would probably get back the mechanic that's kind of free. Well, this was a marathon game, and thank you for sticking with me.